Okay, welcome back. This is the Weekly Wrestling Talk Show Part 3, where we were discussing, I believe, Sheamus and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I was hoping they would do far better with this build-up than what they're doing right now, and I'm hoping they find a way to make this story a hell of a lot more interesting than what it's doing right now. Because it's just like these two are just walking on like a walk path, and it's not ending, like nothing's getting in their way. They're just keeping on walking until they reach WrestleMania time. It's just, I just wish this build-up was much better. But of course, this is WWE for you, so there's that.
Yep.
Hopefully, the build-up will be better soon, but I'm not sure. It doesn't look like WWE has any plans on making this build-up better. And that's just a damn shame, if I'm being honest.
When you say soon, though, WWE has like 3 weeks to WrestleMania. What can they do in 3 weeks to really buy that match, sell that match?
That's what I'm saying, is that I'm really concerned about how the story is going to be progressed with only 3 weeks away from WrestleMania.
And they had a lot of time to build this up. Sheamus won the Rumble, I believe, like a month and a half ago. And Daniel Bryan, he won the Elimination Chamber match like, I believe, 6-7 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that's a whole 7 weeks they could have been building up this match. A whole month they could have been building up Sheamus to WrestleMania.
Yep.
And now they're in a crunch for time because there's 3 weeks left.
Well, like I said, I'll give them whatever time they have left to make up for the build-up. As far as right now goes, this definitely has to be released, at least the build-up being interesting. So we're gonna let's talk about. What about the feud between Big Show and Cody Rhodes? How that's playing?
What was that? You cut out, dude.
Oh, sorry. I was saying, what are your guys' thoughts on Big Show versus Cody Rhodes build up leading into WrestleMania?
It's alright. I like the way Cody Rhodes talking about Big Show WrestleMania history, because if you look at it, he really had no moments at WrestleMania. I don't think Big Show even won a match at WrestleMania. Did he?
That's not true.
He has a couple.
He's won the last couple of WrestleManias in tag matches.
He never won a singles match at Mania.
Oh yeah. Well, was it the Miz and Big Show defeated R-Truth and John Morrison? Yeah, he won one match. I remember that.
Then he also won
Fox the Core with Kofi Kingston.
Oh yeah.
And let's not talk about that match. Let's get back to Rhodes versus Show.
Yeah, but I like the way this feud been going on. I like Cody Rhodes. I'm glad he's Intercontinental Champion. I see Big Show finally having a true WrestleMania moment and becoming the Intercontinental Champion. The belt don't mean nothing, but in the storyline, him capturing that belt means something for WrestleMania for his career.
Yeah, this match, I had really no interest in it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I feel like, from this perspective, this match build-up is doing a hell of a lot better than the Dan Bryan Sheamus match.
Yeah.
Sure is.
And I'm going to be honest, up until a couple weeks ago, I had no clue Cody Rhodes was still the Intercontinental Champion.
He don't defend the title at all.
I haven't been watching, well, I won't say I've been watching SmackDown because I have, but there are moments on the show that I miss Cody Rhodes. I'm like, God damn it. Or I was kind of like wondering, was he even on the show? So.
Well, like, I watch it, but I even after watching it, I still forget he's a champion. Like, they basically like a piece of arm candy for him. He doesn't do anything with it.
Well, it's not exactly his fault, to be frank. It is technically WWE for not giving him a better rating and like making him feel more like a champion, because it's like they really have nothing to fall back on until they finally added the Big Show in this feud.
And
so now, I'm just saying, I'm actually liking this build as of right now, and something does tell me, I'm definitely not going to say it's going to be one of the better matches on the show, but I do still somehow seeing this match actually being a pretty good match, if I'm being quite frank.
I think it will.
hopefully it'll be much better than Big Show's last match at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, yes.
Just block that one out of my memory.
That might not be saying much, but hope to God, let's just hope.
It'll take about
that might be on WrestleMania. Should we talk about the whole thing with Eve and Zack Ryder?
Yes.
Okay, well, first off, I'm just going to throw this out there. What did you think of the Divas match last Monday?
Oh, typical Divas match. They didn't care about it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go further. That match was a fuck up. I mean, it wasn't even a clusterfuck. It was a fuck up. That's why I'm going to describe the match. Because seriously, how that match ended, that was so fucking ridiculous. It didn't even look like it was the ending, and all of a sudden it ended. Like, that's seriously how I thought of the match. But as far as Zack Ryder goes, what do you guys think about what happened? You know, Zack Ryder made his return last Monday, so how do you think that whole thing with him and Eve went? Or what do you think the little segment they had? Before the commercial and after the commercial.
Well, it was very interesting watching the backstage part, because I'm like, she kissed him and it came out of nowhere. And, you know, like I said, it pros and cons with Eve. The cons with Eve, she can't wrestle. She can't talk on a microphone. But Eve Torres' pros are she can draw heat. And she sure is a fine woman. So I can't blame the man Zack Ryder for falling for Eve Torres.
But I have a serious question. When was that Divas match?
It was Eve versus Alicia Fox. And I think it was only a 30-second match.
Because I seriously had no clue there's a Divas match on Raw.
Yeah, Alicia Fox.
Well, that's my thoughts on that match.
Yep. But she drawing heat. That's the most important thing. A diva is drawing some type of noise from the crowd. Because the other divas, they don't draw anything from the crowd. Remember a couple years ago, a diva looked real sexy and come out, the crowd still cheer? Now when a diva still looks sexy, the crowd don't even cheer for that anymore. So that shows you how bad WWE divas are today.
Bad is making it sound good. Because it is downright horrible, the Divas division.
Yeah, as I said before, that whole match was unnecessary. But as far as the whole thing with Zack Ryder goes, it was pretty weird, but I was kind of interested because it definitely, in my opinion, it definitely gave Eve even more heat when she made out with Zack. And Zack, you know, he had the little face expression that he liked it. You know, it kind of shows us how easy it is for Eve to manipulate Zack Ryder just like that. But yeah, this whole thing with Eve, it is kind of interesting, but at the same time it is very strange in a way, because it is very unusual to see this kind of stuff, especially from the divas. But at the same time, that's a good thing. Like, we're actually seeing heat from the crowd, you know, that he's literally getting the heat from the crowd, and that's actually a good thing. Whether if it's good or bad for divas, it's a good thing for them, because it's definitely getting attraction. It's actually getting people noticing the Divas division.
Yeah.
Now we should probably talk about, I think this is the only other thing that I remember from Raw, Santino winning the U.S. champion.
I have no problem with Santino being the U.S. champion because Jack Swagger is forgettable. I mean, Santino, he is a joke. But you can't deny it. He been on a roll lately. The crowd been into him, and he been putting on entertaining matches. During the Elimination Chamber, he was entertaining. So I have no problem of Santino being the U.S. champion. At least I'd rather watch Santino more than Jack Swagger, because WWE after his world title run, they destroyed that guy. I don't think Jack Swagger got a future with the company anymore.
Before we continue, if you listen to this on YouTube, we have to go into a different video. There'll be a link in the description box. Click that, and we'll see you over there.